Okay, it's good. I think we're good, guys. I got me mic on here, mates. Soon we'll be doing some boating. Hey everyone, how's it going? This is New York Dan here tonight, coming at you with evening chat slash early risers chat. How's that? Because I'm doing this pretty late at night. It's coming up on the around midnight, the midnight hour. Yeah, I just caught Tim's latest posting, his evening chat. Just caught that. And there's some strange stuff going on. This video we're going to talk about, could it be that Sarasota Tim is fabricating friends? Some craziness going on. I'll tell you my theory. I also was out at a restaurant today. It was very nice on the south shore of Long Island. I'm going to attach that here after we talk some Tim. Yeah, I'm going to try to make you guys a video up this evening. I had been out cold. I took a nap this evening. I was going to do car work. Forget it. I was shot. I don't know what's going on. I need a lot of sleep. Been doing a lot anyway with the cars. That's probably why. And I ran the Mustang today, and the AC is ice cold. Yeah, baby, it's working. Let's fingers crossed it keeps going and nothing weird happens. Yeah, we had, believe it or not, this afternoon we had another, it was a hot day out here, a nice summer day, let's put it that way. But I got back and it started to pour out, even though the sun was out. It was insane. So that kind of like put a little damper on things this afternoon. So what's going on here? Yeah, I've been doing the diet plan. I've been reading the comments, and we were talking about, I was talking about that turmeric. It's a superfood. It has protective, it's supposed to help with the nerves. It's really good, and it even may in fact help glaucoma, what Tim's got. You believe that? Yeah, superfood. Now I buy the fresh turmeric. You've seen me cutting it up. I like the taste of that better. I think it's better to do that. I also have the powder you can get as a spice, and some people take it as a supplement, a powdered pill. But you got to be careful. I was looking it up. The reason I learned a lot of this stuff about it, I was looking it up because I heard that it was potentially bad. If you take too much, it can cause a liver problem. Yeah, it can possibly damage the liver. So you got to be careful about it. But I think the fresh stuff, if you have a little bit of that, I think it will be good. The other benefit, it lowers blood pressure. Yeah. And with the, as we get older, the blood pressure will want to go up, and the heavier you are, it will want to go up. I just checked mine before. Of course, I did have a nap. I have this little machine I got from Target. This one's good. Omron. I'm not going to peddle it. I'm not peddling it, guys. I'm done with that crap. I'm just telling you, I've had other ones that seem to have broken or they don't work right. That one's pretty good. I bought that one at Target. So, yeah, I was pleased. I got like 121/76. That's good. Yeah, I want to keep that down. Wait, considering I'm not taking any meds for blood pressure. No Stalins. Yeah, he doesn't want to take those Stalins either. The statin pill, the government pill, right? I'm a little worried about those. They said they could cause Alzheimer's, like memory issues. Yeah, there's weird side effects with those Stalins. So, yeah, speaking of supplements or medical stuff, there's some strange developments going on with Tim's channel here. Could it be that he is fabricating friends and subscribers to make himself sound important? I'm going to tell you what's going on. tonight he mentioned that one of his subscribers, now this is crazy, he's doing the carnivore and he's mentioned this guy's videos before. There's a big guy on YouTube, Dr. Jim Bauer. I believe that's the one. The guy has like 1 million subscribers. You know, his videos get like huge views, maybe hundreds of thousands of views. And he's big about carnivore. There's a few of these doctors kicking around YouTube and they got all this advice. Just because they have an MD, they maybe the way it works, it pumps their videos up or they get promoted more. It's kind of messed up, to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you my take, but anyway, this is the latest. If you believe it, Tim claims that this Dr. Bauer is a subscriber of his now and watches his videos. What are the odds of that? It's important. Yeah. Now, I'm starting to wonder about all this stuff too, because Tim's had a rough time with a lot of stuff's come out about his friends. A lot of friends he's had, which he claims have been good friends, they've been on the rocks or parted ways. This week we heard about, the other week we heard about JJ. That's it started. Then we heard California Steve and the famous Johnny Vegas may not even be friends with Tim anymore. Yeah, Tim, he doesn't want to, was too important to keep in touch with his friends. Pretty crazy stuff, right? So he's had a rough time of it. It's been on a lot of the other channels. They've been talking about this stuff as well. So this is my theory. All of a sudden, he started talking about new subscribers he has, right? And you know how Sarasota Tim, he's all about, he's hyped up about Trump, the White House, he's about police, he's hyped up about all that. What are the odds? He has a new subscriber now called, he calls him Police Don, and his wife Tina. New subscribers, and he's boasting about them. And all of a sudden, a box of Omaha steaks show up, and he claims that these subscribers sent him the steaks. Yeah, he's like boasting about it in the other video last night. Now, it gets even worse in today's video. I'm going to tell you more. I'm going to tell you what happened in today's video. But this is where I started to wonder about this. Last night, he was saying that this Police Don, he's a VIP. McAfee, baby. Best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. I'm all hyped now. No, guys, that's tap water. If I was drinking that McAfee, I'll be up all night. So, yeah, I can't be up all night. I got stuff to do tomorrow with Leslie. And yeah, if anything, I'm going to be doing this. I'll take part of a melatonin, get some sleep tonight. But then the problem is you feel tired the next day with that. Okay, so here's the deal. This Police Don, Tim claims he's a VIP. He's high up. He's from Texas. He's high up in the police. He's planning on retiring early, maybe. He's following Tim's advice. Turns out Tim was saying something about maybe you'll get to meet Trump or whatever when you retire, or because you're high up with the police. Turns out he was saying that he's already like met Trump, this guy, and he has connections at the White House. Yeah, he can get Sarasota Tim a tour and maybe even get to meet Trump. How's that? Yeah, he's a VIP, guys. Don't you find the timing of this kind of strange? that all this happens, and it's kind of like, oh, I don't need my old friends. I'm too important for them. I got me new VIP friends. Yeah, I'm moving on up. They can get me into the White House. Don't you find that kind of strange? That all this stuff coincidental? It's all about what Tim's been talking about on his channel and stuff. He's like, oh yeah, he's with the police. He's got connections. Then the Omaha Steaks show up. It's like, my new friends are sending me stuff. Yeah, they're sending me stuff over. Okay, here's the twist. Tonight's video, he's talking about how the steaks were supposed to arrive frozen with dry ice. Yeah, if you get these Omaha steaks, the way they do it, they ship them in the mail or UPS. They come to your door in a foam cooler. You open it up, and there's a bunch of frozen steaks in there, and you keep them in your freezer till you're ready to use them. He claims maybe because they go to the RV office or they're sitting around, by the time he got them, they weren't frozen. So he claims Police Don felt bad about it, and he called up the steak company and said he got him to send another case for Tim. So now he's got even more steaks. You guys, I don't know about you, but I kind of have a feeling it could possibly be a grift. What do you think the odds are that Grandma Warbucks sent these steaks? Jimmy, you're gonna live back at the trailer now, and I'm gonna send you over some steaks so you can do your carnivore. Yeah, after our vacation. You've been a good boy, Timmy. You're gonna get a reward. Gonna send you some steak. Then they're like, let's double down on that. We can do the same thing we did at the restaurant. The steaks were no good. Send more. He's probably still eating the steaks that he got already. He's got more. Do you kind of see a pattern? That's the same thing that happened at the restaurant. And even, oh yeah, BJ's, the steaks were no good. I returned them. There's always a problem with his steak. What is this? I've never heard of a guy having so many problems with steak before. Yep, he's getting a whole other case from Omaha. But I kind of wonder about where are these new subscribers? Leave a comment if you guys are out there. Police Don and Tina. Yeah, leave a comment. Or Dr. Jim Bauer. Guys, I don't know about you, but also some of these guys on there, the doctors on YouTube, I've seen some of them, and they're like, one of the guys, he's got like white eyebrows or whatever, and he's supposed to be like in his 50s or something, and he's like following this diet, and the guy looks like haggard. Looks like he's been through the mill. If the diet's so damn great, how come the guy doesn't look younger? I'm not so sure about some of the, just because they have the MD, they can do the supplements and stuff on YouTube and they get a ton of views, or they can do their diet plan. Yeah. Unfortunately, I could have the best diet plan around and it won't get coverage like that because I can't put the MD thing down. But man, take it with a grain of salt. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments. Are these subscribers real? Is this something that is actually legit? I don't know, because the way it's going now, when Sarasota says he's a minimalist, I think what he's starting to mean is he keeps the minimal amount of friends. That's how he's a minimalist. He buys a Rolex. He has an Invicta watch collection. and he has like 3 bicycles, 2 cars, but he keeps the minimum, a whole shoe collection. But as far as friends go, he's keeping the minimal amount, maybe even the number 0. I don't know what's going on. So that's the story. That's what's been happening here, guys. Hope everyone has a good weekend. I'll be posting on the weekend. I'll keep you guys posted. And I'll attach my restaurant stuff. Yeah, a real nice place. You'll see it. I'll attach it here. It was nice. I was out there today at the restaurant with my parents doing a little Father's Day get-together early. Because you know what these restaurants do? Come Father's Day, they're like, oh, we have a different menu here. Here's the prices for Father's Day. We got to jump on it. We did it a little earlier this time, so it worked out. It was a good day. We had a nice time there. Yup. All right, guys. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great night, a good night, or a great morning, depending when you're watching this. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan, and let's get the restaurant video started right here. Film my food here. I am on the South Shore today. I'm at this restaurant here. I'll show you what I got. IPA beer. Stuffed clams with bacon on them, the appetizer. It's called stuffed clams. Oh, I will later. We'll have to stay tuned. Yeah, outside. I'll show outside. Have a lobster roll coming.
Edible. More than edible.
Well, my lobster roll has arrived. And I got, instead of fries, I got a side salad, blue cheese dressing. Trying to stick to the diet plan. Got some IPA. Looks good. It's apparently has dill in it. These are the desserts right here. Yeah, we were talking about gelato. It's a high quality, like Italian ice cream. That's what I'm thinking.
But it starts with like jello.
Right here.
Gelatin.
Oh. These are the desserts right here. You can get these drinks, dessert wine, cordials, cognac, whiskeys, port wine. But these are the main ones here. The traditional chocolate lava cake. Thinking of that caramelized pineapple cake. Or the cheesecake.
Oh, you know what we want.
In 2 boxes, right?
Yes,
Boxes,
please.
right. It's like Aunt Libby with
Here's
her vanilla ice cream.
my dessert. It's affogato. It's espresso with gelato in it. And it comes with a biscotti, Italian cookie. Look at this. Is that chocolate? Yeah, it's chocolate on the bottom. It's something different to try. This came out really good. It has like chocolate. There's some kind of like cookie in here as well. It's really delicious stuff here. Hit the thumbs up. What's the name of this restaurant?
View.
The View? It's like that talk show, right?
It's just
I don't know. Would Trump approve? Let's try this thing.
Oh, I wanted to tell you.
Hey everyone. I'll give you a little tour of the restaurant here. There's some cool stuff. I think they renovated this. I think that I've been here before. And it never looked this fancy when I was here. Everything's going Hampton style here with all this wood. artwork. Look at that right there, huh? That's like the bar area. And out here, we're by the Great South Bay. Look at this lantern. Thing is really big. Hi. Yeah, this thing, they have these little alcoves here. Meander around here. Oh yeah, this wall is pretty cool, huh? Look at that. The lobster rolls were about $44. What's these lights? Oh, this charges up. Look at this. These are the little candles they use. They're all electric. I was wondering what those were. Do a quick tour. They do have an outdoor area here. But as you can see by those flags, we got a bunch of wind here today. I'll show you. Oh, this area, they have this plastic. So it's not that windy in here, actually. I think they call that isinglass. I've heard Captain Mike mention that. Isinglass. And then they have like a little marina. Nice, very nice. Pretty cool. Here's the outside of the restaurant here. There's a lot of plantings. The palm trees are blowing. It's like Florida. Here's some birds overhead. Oh, look at this bird. That's actually a real bird there. It's a cormorant here, this bird. Yeah, he's hanging out there. It's a real bird. Everglades. I don't know about that. That's a bit of a stretch. It's not quite the Everglades. Well, Everglades is swampy. It's a good walk around for doing fishing. I'm sure it costs a pretty penny. They got outboards on the back. 3 of them. Is this safe to walk on? This looks a little tippy here. Oh man, there's no railing. Oh boy, I feel it moving around a little. Maybe that's an illusion. Yamahas, 3 of them. Whoa. This is, you know what it is? This is high up here. I'm getting a little, plus I'm holding the phone too. Whoa, it did move. It did move as I'm walking. I don't know, guys. Glad to be back over here. That takes a little bit of doing walking out there, especially if you're carrying something. Yeah, my brother-in-law, we rented a small boat. This was a few years back before all this inflation. It had like a little, it was called a fisherman. It had a 18-footer. It had a Yamaha little outboard on it. And we did it out at the east end of Long Island by Mattatuck. We rented it for the day. And he's like, I like this boat. I think I could, I want to get me something like this. I'm going to buy me one. He lives up where they have like lakes. He's like, I think I could get one. I want a brand new. And he thought it would cost him like 18 grand or something. He looked it up. The damn boat was about 40 with tax, about 50 grand for this little tiny boat. Couldn't believe it. This whole bunch of birds here. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan.